To the chief musician, for I've heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side. While they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life. But I trusted in thee, O Lord. I said, thou art my God. Psalm 31, the book of Psalms, a psalm of David. To those who hate, do you really believe you have stopped my breath of prayer? I pray for strength to love those who afflict me with their hatred, those who manifest their dark seed by violence against the Yeladim. Do you really believe that burning wood, shattering glass, blowing apart stucco and brick will make me tremble in fear? I've worshiped my God inside Beth Shalom. Praise the Almighty inside B'nai Israel, transcended earthly coils within the loving grasp of Knesset Israel Torah Center. Do you really believe you have stopped my breath of prayer? I grew up 2 miles from the North Valley Jewish Community Center, was bar mitzvahed less than 2 blocks away. Oh, Beaufort, the Yeladim you so courageously shot are the sons and daughters of the playmates I grew up with. My elderly mother has manned the reception desk at RJCC. I have my own 16-year-old daughter who, but for a few small twists of fate, could easily have been the child counselor you so valiantly shot. I have a precocious toddler enrolled at Shalom School, a toddler who might have been the precious young one who now fights for his breath today. I've got news for you, haters, so hear this well. My mother is the woman you shot. My 16-year-old is the one who bled. My toddler is the one who fights for his breath, and I will breathe for him as I did in prayer yesterday, and I will breathe by his side tomorrow. Such is the world of the Jew, you see, all one within our God, one under God's wondrous heaven, one pulse, one breath, us all, and you. My Hebrew name, Akiba, recalls the tale of a great rabbi who, when wrapped by his enemies in our parchment so dear, our Torah, then lit on fire to slowly and painfully move from this life up to God's heaven, was heard to utter, though the parchment may burn, it serves only to set the letters free. Do you really believe you stopped my breath of prayer? I fear nothing. Nothing other than failing my duty in the eyes of my God. But how do I fulfill this duty when the task calls on me to uplift those who would oppress me? Uplift these empty, clouded spirits, uplift them to the very seat of the Almighty. I call upon dead ages to ask dying questions. Each of us, within each of us, testify to our wholeness. This is a transcendental truth. Your pain is mine. Your trigger finger is mine also. Your coordinated firebombing's mine. Let me fill you up with the Spirit of my Lord. All love, acts of loving kindness, forgiveness even in the midst of your pain, your anguish, and in the midst of mine. I've seen your racist calls before. These are warnings to me, genetically inbred, cells historically engineered to an inner alarm activating my need to produce more love, more understanding, more unqualified forgiveness. We are not awestruck by your cruelty. We are dumbfounded by your ignorance. And that breeds fear. Fear turns to hate, a hate that lingers within you until you can stand it no more. Then it's time to kill Jews. This empty-headed garbage is recycled at factories your pathetic souls maintain to oppress you further. Shed the plastic wings of that horrific scheme. These antiquated ethics have no place in today's world and will soon have you believing that the earth is flat and that women healers are witches to be burned at the stake. Shed the plastic wings of that horrific scheme and come with me. Together we will transcend this bullshit that torments you from this earthly realm. Travel, I tell you, through layers of mystical wonder, only to at last reside together within the awesome power of all being. Do you really believe you have stopped your breath from me? from ignorance to fear to hate? What is it that you wish to know about me? Here I stand and I tell you now, Shema Yisrael, you cannot shake the tallis from my shoulders. Shema Yisrael, you cannot shake my door closed after I've opened it for Elijah. Shema Yisrael, you cannot shake my feet from dancing with my love, my Torah. Shema Yisrael, you cannot shake the knife in the hand of our moil. I'll make it plain so simple minds can see. You cannot shake the Lord from me. You can shake your fist, shake all day at me, but you cannot shake my faith in thee. You cannot shake me from my dance of shaking the leaf of the lulav branch. And you, God, what is up with you? Why do you continue to test us so? Do we bring these things upon ourselves because we are not pious enough? Are the empty racists merely ammunition for the Almighty, aimed at examining what values we maintain? They're gearing up the guns again to prove themselves such mighty men, such fearless fighters, hunters, see? Yes, they're gearing up the guns for me. What is it that you fear of us? Is it my kippah, the ancient headdress that reminds us of our earthly place? Is it the tzitzit on my tallis, my prayer shawl passed down from generation to generation? Is it the tefillin, these leather straps and wooden boxes adorned with our prayers? Are these the things that cause such hatred? These straps that bind my love to God and in turn to you? These are only tools to help us focus our prayers as they spiral upwardly, an ascension toward the ears and eyes of God. There is a God, and he lives inside you, my dear. There's a God, and she lives inside all things, Yeladim. There is a God, and we live within and without you too, my racist friend. There is a God inside us all, and I will help you touch his hand by my song, and together we shall sing. Amen. Yeah!